Good morning, family and friends. Today I'm so excited because I'm going to get to do something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and that is go to the Palestine Hatchery in Elizabeth, West Virginia, and we're going to be catching the advanced fingerlings that are in the ponds. We're going to drain the pond, pull them out, and then we're going to take them and release them into the streams and lakes in the area. We're going to be working with the West Virginia DNR along with the meaning Muskies Inc. Chapter 9, and that's headed up by Jim Morris. So we tried to do this a couple weeks ago, but someone had COVID, so we ended up having to postpone, and today's the day. So we're going to be traveling down 77 and going over to Elizabeth and heading to the hatchery and catch these muskies and release them into the pond. So really looking forward to it. We've had some issues at the ponds. I think they had one of the hatcheries down for repairs, so that's really kind of put a damper on the number of muskies that we could release out into the lakes and the rivers. So stay tuned, we'll catch up with you at the hatchery. Well, gang, we've made it to the hatchery. I just saw Jim. They're heading down. They're gonna be checking out the ponds. I'm gonna get all my crap ready to go and head that way. So we're gonna be draining one of these ponds on down from us, pulling out the advanced fingerlings and then releasing them. So really looking forward to this. Can't wait to do it. I live right there by the little canal.
Do you?
Yeah, I can just go drop them right in. Where are we going to release these?
That's what I was telling him. These, we need to hit North Bend and Woodrum. Those are the two priorities. And then if we've got extra, we may do streams. That we've kind of taken a hiatus from that, but we haven't had enough production to stock them, even if we wanted to, the last couple of years. So.
Now you've had some problems with this, like doing upgrades and stuff, right?
Yeah, we had no water here a couple of years ago because they were replacing the pump that supplies everything. So Rodney didn't have any ponds a couple of years ago.
I know Stonewall always gets the muskies, but I think we've missed a couple of years there, haven't we?
Well, Stonewall gets New York fish.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, and Scott always felt like New York fish seemed to grow to larger sizes in there, so
yeah.
That was...
I realized that the spring over there is stone cold too.
Yeah. So we didn't get...
There's some beautiful fish.
We didn't get fish last year from New York due to COVID, and we didn't get them this year. So it's not getting them because they're looking at growth rates right now in there, and they don't want to mess the study up. So
I hope they don't put a hole in us in a couple of years. But
there's a lot of fish in there. There is, and
yeah, I've seen a lot in there.
There's, with them, as long as they live, honestly, I don't think it'll be noticeable unless several years.
Do you think they do any kind of natural reproduction at all in those areas?
They definitely try to.
Yeah, I know they spawn.
They go through the process. I'd say there's probably a little bit.
I bet you some do. That's what I was thinking. I was like, they've got a little bit.
Probably not enough to carry it.
Yeah. We couldn't keep a population up with natural, but
yeah.
With what they do, at least a little bit natural, and then they do some.
Yeah, you can ride down.
Okay, I'll ride with you.
say the fuck they want.
Okay.
Well, probably if they're just mostly fish, we'll just dump them in a dip net. And just go straight to a truck, because I don't think there's much forage in here. And since they're going to tag most of it, there's no sense counting them, so we just load them and count them later. You can bring a bucket? Get a picture of this one. Get this on film.
I got it. Some guys doing manual labor. I like it.
Video TV shows. We're waiting for backup.
Waiting for backup.
So you can see a couple of muskie up there. They'll swim up. You can see them up there too. They're moving around up there. And there's a couple right there. So these are probably about this long. Look, you can see all the, look at all that. Look, there's a turtle in there too. So it'll take a while for this to drain down. They'll eventually just go right down through here. Right there, and just suck them right in. Hopefully we got a couple hundred. So they've opened up the dam. Here she comes. So really start flowing now. You start seeing them come out of here.
We just need to just grab the muskies out of the same, throw them into, yeah, we'll actually set the name right over there. I just need to pick them out of the same and put them in the truck. We'll start on this front truck. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. Let's take a practice. So, you about this what to do. You gonna say? Rodney, I owe you a broom handle.
Broke the broom handle.
We're gonna have to come out and help us split with it. We only have one more.
Ooh, fishies.
Hello.
Looky there, some muskie. Oops, sorry.
Set them in here. We only have these few. We'll throw the muskies in the net. We'll pick them out real quick.
Oh.
Hello. You don't have to worry about counting.
Okay.
There's one.
So I see it. So you want to put this in? We'll just dump them over to the pond there.
Here they go, little guys. That is cool. I like that. Jim, if you get tired, I can hang on. I'm a little younger than you. If you get tired, I'll let you do this easy job. You are better looking, that's for sure.
Yeah, once they come out, usually they come out right at the end. A big surge of them.
Yeah.
He's got it pretty well open up there now.
So basically what happens is they come through here, then they come in and they pull up in here, then they take that sieve, they go through, run it back through, pull it out. And if we got a bunch, we'll dump it in a bucket. If there's only a couple, we'll put them in the net. Then we take them and put them in here. So we've got 4 holding tanks. This is the one we've been starting to put them in right now. And then here's the second. None in there yet. And then we got 2 more over here in this one. So hopefully we'll have a bunch.
Set your net in the water.
Okay.
You're going to ball these up and just dump them to you.
Oh wow, these are good ones. Oh, there's one. There's one guy. There's one over here. There's one guy. Okay. Same one, right? Right here?
That'll work.
Okay. There we go. Got right to the bottom.
Nothing close to that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime.
Nice. Oh, snap.
Real.
Good ones. There we go.
Can you do?
I'll do his, okay.
Don't fall in that side.
All right.
Don't hurt any of the muskies. Just start stir up right in the corner, and when we get down there, I'll work it up in your direction.
A few.
Ooh, hello. Grab them, Mike. Stay right over tight against the wall.
Okay.
Right now, if somebody wants to do it, they're more than welcome to, though. Get in there, little guy.
Several of them. They're pretty nice.
It looks a good haul.
There we go.
That's a nice. We've got several hundred so far, I'd say.
You think?
We pulled quite a few out of there. Come on, little guy. Look at all those. That is a nice haul. And then there's. She is drained.
Yep, pretty amazing.
All gone.
There'll be several things going on that we'll be helping with. We got to transfer a few fish at a time out of there, and they'll be tagging them, and then we'll have to pick them back out and put them in, whichever truck they're going to deliver them in.
Okay.
I think they'll probably be measuring each one, recording the length.
Now the streams that naturally produce, I know Middle Island Creek does, right?
Yeah.
What about the Hughes?
They basically don't stock the Hughes River system. They don't stock Little Canal. They don't stock Middle Island. They're considered native streams.
Yeah, there's a lot of muskie in the Little Canal. I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah,
they come up in from the Ohio and make their home there.
Yeah, they don't stock it, those at all. Most of the ones they stock are the ones in the north central and south central part of the state. They do stock Sandy Creek, Mill Creek, some of those down through Ravenswood area. Historically, they say that they haven't stocked those streams I mentioned, but there has been some cases where, like in May or June, they have an excess of what we call fry. I don't know if they do it lately, but years ago, if they had a bunch of fry, like early in the season, they may take them out. I think they've probably done that some. But they don't receive what we call the advanced fingerling stocking at all, never have.
They got such a better chance of survival when they're that big. Some of those grew really big.
Yeah, these are
Some of the big females.
generally here. We'll run 9.5 to 14 inches. Usually average around 13 or so. But this year they came in from 3 different ponds, so I think that explains why we got some real little and some real big. Generally they tend to run an average length varying within an inch or 2 of each other.
And did they clip the fin, or do they not do that anymore?
No.
That's
Well,
good.
They have done that some. Mostly they've done that just during shocking in the spring. We do have a genetic DNA study going on WVU right now.
Yeah. How did that hot water study go?
It's
still going on?
well, it finished up. I just talked to Peter Jenkins. He's a WVU grad student. I talked to him yesterday, and almost all the field work is done. Now, he is He has been out in November on Stonewall tracking fish, but as much of that was for seasonal movements as it was for the hot water mortality.
Well,
It'll be reported out here this spring.
That's good. Those emails you sent with the location of them, I was really surprised how much they stack up. I mean, they were really stacked up, especially in like, what is that, long?
Little skin.
Yeah, little skin.
Yeah,
man,
that surprised everybody, I believe.
I was really shocked.
I mean,
even on the left-hand side, past where the lodge, on up in that skinny water still, I was shocked at how late they were up in there.
There's resident fish in there.
Yeah, I think so too.
They don't move.
Yeah.
A lot of them do, but there are resident fish. That's the original West Fork River. From the marina up, there's resident fish stay up there all year.
No, the Tug River we don't need to tag them, but anything that might go to the Mud River, the Coal River.
We don't know how many we have.
Yeah, and that would be like the last ones. So I mean, we could pit tag those.
Okay.
Or I mean, however you want to take them off, but we're not going to pit tag the ones going to the Tug Fork.
Okay.
And that's kind of a long drive, so if we could get Steve off too with that and get him on the road if you wanted, and then I can hit the mud and the coal if we have enough to pit tag and help you guys.
Okay. I
don't have anywhere to go later.
North Bend and Woodrum for sure.
Okay.
So they're thinking they might have about 600. That would be freaking amazing. So hopefully we'll get a good bunch. It sounds like some are going to go to the Tug, and then some of the other lakes, Woodrum and I think North Bend, where we're going to end up taking them. So.
The first order of business is to load 275 muskies into Steve Hink's truck. These fish won't be pit tagged, and their destination is the Tug Fork River in District 5.
Steve's yours full, ready to go? Okay. Count them out.
A normal the way it's supposed to be. So, I bring this up and we talk.
We'll put this tailgate
Okay,
up.
so.
Everybody kind of
Count how many we've got now. He's getting 275. I'm gonna crack this so that
That's why whenever an angler or anybody calls too and says, this man, the catch rates and jerks, like it's just 1 year. I mean, you never know what might happen. Yep. But I've been happy that it's been held out. I mean, right before the pandemic, they had a lot of things going on.
Now that the 275 muskies were loaded and ready for Tug Fork, we started counting and pit tagging the rest of them. Pit tags allow the biologists to track growth rates and movements.
There are quite a few papers out there. We looked into it, and there's one.
Hey Jeff, you want to tag and I'll hold some of the bigger
all
ones?
kinds of stuff. What do you want to do?
You want to tag and I'll hold it. 290 or 395. Just a little bit too feisty for me to.
We need gloves.
I got some gloves here. Might work for you.
Little ones I can do myself.
No,
but
I meant
that
the
big one, yeah.
electric gloves.
258. I can do a little guy. Just that big guy's too much.
$331.
Jeez, he is almost through. Very nice.
315.
Let's see what his tray is.
419.
Nope. I think I missed him. Or did I not?
You got it.
Did it go in? I thought I saw it flop out.
Check it. Check it.
That's good.
No crawdads, no turtles. Too late in the
419.
season or something?
I think I'll just get crawdads anymore. There's only one snapper right there. I didn't see any little ones.
We are now headed to North Bend. We're going to drop off this load of fish. So I'm going to take you with me and we'll show you releasing the fish into the lake. Going with Nate, he's one of the fisheries biologists, and we're going to head that way right now. So we'll catch up with you back at the water.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Oh, goodness, look at those stripes. They are beautiful. I don't know what to do. Just chilling. He's just chilling right there. That water's probably a little cold. I'm like, oh shit, here he went. So what percentage of these fish do you think will reach legal size?
Really hard to tell.
Hard to tell.
I'd say a pretty decent portion.
That's good.
These are past really the critical time period. We've noticed a lot more success since we started pushing them back. They used to stock in like July, August, something like that. We're getting them to a bigger size now by stocking them in the fall. And also the bass and stuff kind of shut down a little bit. One more net of them in here and then take the rest up the third net.
Okay. Oh wow, heck yeah. The last one.
Took something like that a couple of years ago. And I was
There
stuck.
he goes. Well, dude, I appreciate letting me tag along. That was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. If you want to run up the third run, you're welcome to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow you up. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's a big one. I've caught fish that size before.
Yeah.
We just ended the day. We got all the muskies released here. We had all those muskies that we stocked. They said over 2,200 fish produced this year. And for West Virginia, that's pretty good numbers. So I'll add them all up and flash them up on the screen and let you know how many we actually had today. But I think it was almost 600 fish. So not too bad out of that one pond. So it feels kind of strange to be here and not be out there on that water fishing right now. It's killing me. It's like, where's my pole? But anyway, it was great. Shout out to the West Virginia DNR. Really appreciate them taking us along, letting us show how they catch all these things and release them. It was really an eye-opening experience. So cool seeing those little muskies in your hand. Really good day. So glad I was able to do that. Now in the spring, I've got a couple contacts now, and hopefully we'll be able to go out with them when they do get their brood stock and they get the eggs and do all that process. So hopefully that will work out. So thanks for watching. If you can, like and subscribe. There's a spider on me. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.